Alright, your boys, man. So the first thing I'm going to be showing y'all is your settings. Now, your settings are going to be a very crucial part on how to get better at this game. Not so much how to get better, but it's going to reduce your lag by a lot more and just make your game, like, it's going to make your game look maybe worse, but I've been saying this, it's not about how the game looks, it's about how your gameplay is, how good you are at the game. So you want to go over here first to these settings, and you just want to, these are what I do. So I do this one. That's exactly what I do. So I take everything off and then put low graphics on first and then lights on. Because if I do like this, the lights are going to be off, and if I do this, the lights are going to go off again. That's why I do that one and then that one. Next, what you want to do, you want to come over to these settings, and obviously my game volume is going to be down because I'm in a a public server, and you're going to hear a lot of glove sounds hitting people, and it's not going to be very good for the video. But what I do is I come over here to my graphics quality, and I just turn it all the way down. And then obviously my sensitivity, because I play on controller, I want to get the fastest spin I can get, I just have it on max. If you guys play on mouse and keyboard and you want like a suitable sensitivity, I say go around to 3 or like 4, depending on how fast you want your sensitivity. But you have like a DPI mouse, then you can set this down to like a 1 or a 2, and then set your DPI to whatever you feel comfortable with. But obviously I have it up here because this is how I play the game, because I'm on controller. And that's pretty much it for the settings. Nothing else you really need to do with your game. Obviously it looks good as it is. Obviously low graphics is going to take away designs like the posters up here. If you take a look, there's going to be posters up here and stuff. There's going to be like the floor's going to be different. There's going to be obviously other posters up there and whatever. And it will just take away random graffiti and whatever out the game. So yeah, that's what it just pretty much does, and it makes the game look more bland but reduces lag. But yeah, now we're going to get on to the actual comp of the game. Alright, y'all boys, man. So the first thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to stun lock. So basically what stun locking is, it's just weaving and punching. The where it gets its name, stun lock, is if you're weaving and punching like this and your opponent throws a punch at you, you're going to be able to freeze their punch in place. So if I throw a punch at my opponent and they're stun locking me, that's going to freeze in place. I'm going to freeze in place here, and it's not going to be very good for me because I'm going to be more vulnerable to their punches, and I might, obviously my health might get taken away more faster than theirs. So when you're weaving, it's just more weaving and finding your place to punch. And you want to make sure you're not weaving like too slow like this, because you're going to be able to be hit more. To know when you're actually weaving somebody, you want to go over here, turn debug on, and you see how I flash white? That means if someone punches me while I'm in the white vicinity, I'm going to get obviously a s sound, which means I've weaved the punch. So this is a good way to know when you're weaving is debug, and you can also see your punches and where your punches are going to go. So obviously, as I said, just keep your distance, which is the main thing, how to do, keep your distance. Make sure you're weaving at this pace I'm doing, so I'm flashing white, and you just want to look for your right moment to punch. Stun locking is a very effective way to fight, seeing that it is more precision than it is just attacking. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be seeing punches before you even do them, before you're just spamming around like this, not having a clue in the world. Because if you're stun locking, you actually know what you're doing, and you know when to punch next instead of when to punch now, which is a very crucial thing that I do, is I look for my next punch, not for my punch here. So I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to punch here in a second, boom, punch there, then I'm going to do these ones, then I do it. It's kind of like I just know what I'm going to do because it's usually my pattern. I'll be weaving around, and then I do this one, weave around, do that one, and then come over here, weave like that one. Obviously, stun locking is very effective, and that is pretty much how you stun lock. It's just more learning how to, it's more getting down the weaves than it is the punches, because punching in this game is easier than breathing. So yeah, that's pretty much stun lock. Just make sure you're practicing your weave, keep your distance, and when to punch next, not when to punch now. You can punch whenever you want, just make sure you look for the right punch and not just a punch in general. You know what I'm saying? You want to know when you need to punch next. Very crucial. But yeah, that's pretty much how you stun lock. We're going to move on to punch and dodge because it is very, very difficult, and more stun lock is more easy than punch and dodge. So yeah, let's go. So now I'm going to be teaching you how to light tap. Now light tapping is the harder part to this game, and this is where you start to see the more comp side of this game, because light tapping is where it's like on a whole other level, basically. Like light tapping is on the different level of this game than it is just like punch, than it is like stun locking or just genuinely just punching around without having a clue in the world. You know what I'm saying? As I've said this before, like this is a based game. This is a skill-based game. There's the bad players, the decent players, the good players, the pro players, the comp players. Then there's the top 1%. The people in the top 1%, they barely ever lose. It's rare to see them lose. Now, I'd say I'm more in the pro to comp level. I'm not top 1% yet. I lose some fights. I win more than I lose, but it's more me, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to top 1%. But yeah, so the key to light tapping is to just flick your L2 button. So you see your L2 button, you just have to flick it just like this. So when you're weaving around, you're just flicking it. So it's the back of your L2 button. When you look, it's going to be obviously just a circular shape. Just flick that bit down. So it's the back, the very back of the L2. So on the base of it, just look at the edge, the far edge, just flick it down. Just boom, flick it. That's all you need to do. It's just flick. And you should weave just like this. You might need to get used to it. It did take me a little bit of time to get used to it because my hands were kind of weird, because I was more used to doing these full weaves when I was moving around before, but I realized that was more slower. And then I saw obviously light tapping, which is more fast, and I started wanting to light tap more, but it took me a little bit of time to get used to, because if I try and light tap with my middle finger, I'm trying to light tap and it just barely even works. But then I'm light tapping with my index finger or my left index finger and it works flawlessly. So it's more just flicking your controller down. You know what I'm saying? Just flicking the back of the L2 where the base is, the little edge, just flick it down. You know what I'm saying? Just flick. Because even this flick, you see I flash white, it counts as a full weave. You know what I'm saying? As long as you press that weave button, it counts as a full weave. As you can see, if I just flick, you know what I'm saying? If I just do this, you see I flash white, so it counts as a full weave no matter if I'm pressing this weave button. As long as I press the weave button and walk, it's a full weave. But yeah, that's pretty much how you light tap. So let's get into punch and dodge. Right, so punch and dodge. Now, punch and dodge is fairly hard to learn. Now, as I'm a fast learner, and I already knew how to light tap before I learned how to punch and dodge, I just started adding punches to it, and I learned how to do it in around 10 minutes max. I'm not even gonna lie. But yes, I'm a fast learner. It may take longer for you guys to learn if you haven't already trained to become comp or have barely ever used Philly in your life. Now, you can punch and dodge with other styles. If I come over to my styles, I can punch and dodge fairly easy. If I use like Peekaboo, I can punch and dodge. Boxer, I can punch and dodge. This I can kind of punch and dodge with. There's just other styles in here like I can punch and dodge with, but not as easy as Philly. This is why Philly is, in my opinion, the best style in the game. It is the most comp style. It is very easy to master if you just use Philly. Just use Philly for like a week and just go into pro servers. Literally come over here to servers, go into pro servers and just use Philly for like a week. You will master Philly and you will be able to go on to better things, obviously, like punch and dodge, stun locking, and just light tapping like this. So, how you punch and dodge? Well, if you combine light tapping with punching, that's pretty much all you need to do. So just light tap, punch, light tap, punch, light tap, punch. And it's just, when you speed up, like this, it is just, it's flashy, it's cool to do. People think you're comp, people want to become like you, want to be like you, and just genuinely want to learn how to do this. A lot of people want to learn how to do this and they use Philly. It's just that some people don't really have the courage to just sit there and learn. That's what I used to have. I never wanted to learn how to play this game. I never wanted to do. I just wanted to use the styles and just have fun. And that's because I've been playing this game for over a year, 20,531 kills. Later, I am now really comp. I literally have my own comp group, general comp. I have a whole Discord. And obviously, I'm making YouTube videos on this game. And I've been wanting to make videos on this game for so long now. And I finally have the courage to do so. So yeah, basically punching dodging is just light tapping with punching. As soon as you learn how to do that, you master it. I'm going to get more into how to punch and dodge right now, but obviously I do need to clip this segment. So I'm going to clip this segment, then we're actually going to go into detail on how to master punch and dodge. So let's go. The master punch and dodge. You need to have time and dedication. Now listen, the time and dedication you put into this will lead you on to being able to punch and dodge faster and faster and faster. Now listen, when I was punch and dodging first, I used to think like, I used to try to do like this and I just never could do it. I tried pressing my thing in fully, never worked. When I practiced light tapping with it, I'd never really like, I used to punch and just spam my punches faster than I was doing dodging, and I thought that was how you do it. No, I learned the timing. Now the timing is, I'm gonna say it, the most like, it's on a whole other level crucial to how to punch and dodge. The timing, you need to weave, punch, you need to practice weaving around and just adding punches in here and there. Once you add your punches in here and there, you're going to experience that you're punching while weaving. Like you're gonna punch and still look like you're weaving while you're punching. Now you can't punch and weave. Because if I'm weaving, I cannot punch. I'm pressing my punch button and I can't do it. You cannot punch and weave at the same time. But light tapping or punch and dodge kind of manipulates people into thinking that you're punching, well, you're light tapping or just dodging in general while punching. This is why punch and dodge is one of the greatest ways to fight, because it's fast. It depletes your enemy's health faster as you're just kind of coming at them with punches. You know what I'm saying? If my enemy's here, I'm coming away and then coming back in. I'm going away, coming back in. Maybe I'm staying here for a little bit, then I'm leaving. Then I'm coming back in to obviously finish my enemy and get the kill. This is why you need to have the dedication to learn how to do this. I can't stress it enough that the timing is the one thing you need to become better at light tapping. It's timing. And the way to learn this timing is to literally just weave around. Learn how to light tap first. Please learn how to light tap first. Don't go straight into punch and dodge. That's what you need to do. Learn how to light tap, and then learn how to add punches into it. Don't just start trying to add punches straight away. You're not going to be able to do it. Weave like this, then add a punch in here and there. Just add a punch in here and there. That's all you need to do. You're going to progressively get better, and you're probably going to be able to do it fast like this. You're probably going to spin on it. You're going to be able to just, you know what I'm saying, be able to do all this, and you're going to learn how to do it very, very fast. And the one thing I need to tell you, and I need to tell you this now, don't spin around and punch like this, trying to light tap. It's not going to. The reason why just spinning like this or spinning really fast like this and punching and wanting to, well, obviously light tapping as well, you're not going to go anywhere. You are not going to go anywhere. You're just spinning around like a crazy person, or you're just spinning around like a crazy person. You're not going to go anywhere. It's not going to help you learn faster. The faster you're moving with the punch and dodge, it's obviously, it looks flashy and good, but if you're just starting out and you're just weaving and you're just going like this and you're just trying to punch and dodge like this, it's not going to get you anywhere. You need to learn the timing. You need to make it look more smoother. If I'm going to punch and dodge like this, maybe I'm going to come backwards, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make it look more smooth than I am going to really fast. So I'm making it look, my camera's moving a little bit slower, but I am going my fast speed with punch and dodge. If my opponent's over here, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to come over here, then I'm going to come backwards, then I'm just going to try, you know what I'm saying, get behind him so I can get more punches off without him punching me. It's not about spinning really fast, because your opponent's going to be able to hit you more than you are going to hit them. Because if you're light tapping and punching really fast, you're going to stop light tapping and realize you haven't even moved. So all that weaving you was doing is just not, it's just now clocking into your head that you wasn't even moving, and there was no point you doing all that spinning around. People are going to look at you as if like, what is he doing? I don't think he knows how to punch and dodge. He doesn't look like he knows how to punch and dodge. But if I'm doing this, people are going to see that I know how to punch and dodge better than the guy that's just spinning around crazy. That is why you need to make it look more smoother. Don't be spinning around more. Make it look slow it down is basically what I'm trying to say. Just slow it down. That's all you need to do, is just to slow it down and look more like you know what you're doing than it is you just spinning around trying to make it look like you know what you're doing. But yeah, as I said, obviously time and dedication, learn how to do it. Just practice. Go into a public lobby, go somewhere where it's like a private area where no one really is. Or if you have a private server, even better, go into the gym or go into the canteen over there and just punt and just light up around, add your punches in, learn the timings, learn how you can use your spins effectively, and just have that dedication. You will learn how to do it within a week. Trust me. The latest you'll learn how to do it is in a week and a half. The least amount of time you can learn how to do it, I learn how to do it in 10 minutes. So if I can do it in 10 minutes, you guys can do it in like 5 minutes. So yeah, please have the dedication, learn how to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. If you did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, which is coming out next week. Uh, Obviously, this video I literally put out there because I couldn't wait to make this type of video. I've been wanting to teach people how to play this game for so long now, and I thought with my low kills, I had like 9,000 kills last time I wanted to teach people how to play this game, but I just wasn't there yet. Now I'm over here on 20,000 kills. I think it's definitely safe to say that I'm better with teaching people how to play this game, and I've actually gotten there the better myself. Because if I went up against myself when I thought I was the best in the game at 9,000 kills, I know I'd be able to beat myself 20 times out of 20 times. If we went 5 matches, I'll 5-0. Green bars. I'm talking green bars. But yeah, man, I'm gonna head out. As I said before, if you guys enjoyed this video as much as I filming it, let me know in the comments. And yeah, bro, peace.